All right, so at long last, how have we been doing podcasts this long and not talked about the greatest anime of all time, Berserk? I mean, like, since it's come out, I mean, I can still remember waiting for it at the video store. Young people, if you don't know what a video store was, it was a place that old people back in the before times had to go to get their content. It was on like a cassette format, and you had to wait for people to bring it back, and you had to hope Blockbuster had enough copies. And I don't remember what episodes. I think it was maybe episodes 4 or the 4th volume. It took just weeks waiting on whoever the fuck that was to bring it back. Fuck you, whoever you are now. If you're still alive, fuck you, because that took way too long. But it was just something that happened to see in the video store, and I watched it, and it was mind-blowing, and I'm like, I gotta share this with my boy.
Man, yeah, when you gave me that tape, I was fucking blown away. Like, I was sitting in front of the TV for hours at a time. I'm like, damn, I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
Man. And then I remember years later, I had a DVD VCR combo, so I actually copied them all onto disc. And I remember being on a weekend getaway with my ex at the time at B&B, and I was watching it on my laptop.
Damn.
I was rewatching it. I don't even know how many times it was by then.
See, it's always a good time for Berserk. You know what I mean?
Right, it was at least the 3rd or 4th time by the time I was watching it at that point.
Right. And just think, like, generations going forward, unless they hear about this somewhere, they'll never know. Whatever little shitty anime they're watching now, they'll think it's great.
I've been seeing a couple forums on Facebook and Reddit, and they're like, okay, like, you know, what's one of the best anime you've seen, like, or military, gory, supernatural, and I'll say at least 5 times out of 10, somebody mentions Berserk.
I'm kind of curious to what the other ones are on the list, because there was this young guy at my job, and he asked me if I watched anime, and I'm like, yeah, I watched the old shit, and of course he's telling me about his new shit, and I'm like, okay, man, like, what's the best of all time? And he had never seen Berserk, and I finally got him to watch it.
Yeah, see, I'll tell people, I'm like, look, if you like some war shit, or, you know, even drama, to be honest, because if you take out the few supernatural parts that's, like, you know, before the ending,
yeah,
it's a straight-up war drama. And then you hit that fucking ending. Because, like, you know, in the first episode, they give you a snippet of what's to come.
Right.
Like when you fighting the Snake King.
I mean, yeah, it's just a completely different time to where, like, you're like, wait, what's happening now? Okay, well, that's him. I could tell by the big-ass sword. But,
right.
I mean, just all in all, for it to be so in-depth, so well-written, so intricate, and the character development, and, I mean, just all that, and then the plot twist, and it just goes so fucking dark, and it's like, wow, you get all that in one series, and it's like, what fucks was this? Nothing.
I'm not going to even bullshit you. I forgot about the supernatural aspects until he battled Zod. Because then I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's right. It's like, he started off, like, at the beginning of the series, he was demon slaying and shit.
I mean, right, but, I mean, a lot of current things, it's like, if they have a supernatural aspect, they kind of lean too much on that, to where, like,
right.
I mean, there's this mind-blowing, fantastical world and creatures and powers and shit like that. This one starts off, like, completely based in reality, or their reality at the time. And then it's like, wait, there's other shit going on, and then something happens, and then it's, like, back to reality. Like, okay, that was just a one-of. Maybe we were all tripping, blah, blah, blah. And then it was like, that's just one of the main things I like about it even more. It's like we're not just gonna go mystical magic shit. No, it's real shit.
Right.
It's growth. It's friendship. It's jealousy. It's like trying to come up in rank. It's dreams. It's aspirations. And then there's like, oh, all the shit that us petty humans have no control over.
It's that motherfucker Quirkus.
No, in the beginning, Kashka was jealous of him in that weird way to where she was a woman, but she was a warrior, but yet she still saw him this way. And then she wasn't just like his woman; she was protective of him, and then jealous of. So that was just intricate in itself.
Man, and it's part of that hatred that she had was because Griffith made her lay with him those first couple nights.
Right.
And her being the only female and the commander on top of that is rather degrading.
Hell yeah. Like, now that you just said that, I was just like, damn, that is kind of right. Like, I'm a warrior just like y'all. I'm your lieutenant and shit. You just, oh, you're a woman. Go do this. And I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Right.
That doesn't sound very progressive. Griffith, yeah. She reasserted her womanhood and her warriorness. Like, hey, don't get me fucked up. And he's just like, hey, I didn't actually do that shit. Because he didn't like being touched. And, there are reasons for that. Which is just another level of intricacy. Like, hey, I didn't ask you to do shit.
Yeah, and, man, like, they don't really touch on it in the original series. And unless you're really paying attention, you don't even notice it in the Golden Age arc movies.
Right.
But, because I asked somebody years ago, before I had read the book, it was like, yo, why does, Guts hate being touched so much? And he was like, basically, he got Michael Jackson. I was like, oh, damn. And it's a shame that if you say that, everybody know what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when I read it, it was so much worse because Gambino pimped him out.
Damn.
Yeah. Gambino pimped him out to do. Okay, so I wanted to touch on this before we get into like the main topic. Guts was like unusually strong.
Right.
And of course, if you watch it, you'll see Gambino always made him use a sword that was twice his size.
Exactly.
But they called him cursed from the beginning because he was born from a corpse.
Yeah.
And considering all the different magical aspects in that, I could see that leading, kind of leading to his growing strength. And then the fact that, Gambino treated him like shit. Then he pimped him out. Then he tried to kill him. And then everybody else in that band was like, oh, Gambino is like a father to him. Did you not see when he pimped him out to the big black man? Did you not see him whooping his ass and taking all his money? Because his leg got fucked up. But yeah, Gambino was a father to him. But did I see this little nigga bleeding? Like, whatever. Okay. Excuse my term.